What's up, guys? My name is Todd, and today we're going to be talking about. Well, I'm going to play a couple of clips, and we're going to be talking about these liberal women promoting this transgender agenda. Now, as one man is coming up here, I got a clip. He basically talking about how a lot of these women use these kids, probably get paid to use these kids to help promote this agenda that's going moving forward, because to them it's like a trophy. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the clip and I'm gonna let him talk, and then I'm gonna just give you my analysis after the fact. Let's rock and roll.
I think people underestimate to what extent privileged, especially white women, are willing to sacrifice their children for the altar of status. For them, having a trans kid is like winning the lottery, right? And you laugh, but it's really the case. It's very disturbing. They're the only ones bringing their kids to drag shows, because for these affluent white female liberals awfuls, a man in makeup is like the second coming. And they're showing dad or their husband or whoever how enlightened they are, because this is what corporate media tells them. So they can't wait to bring their kids and show how with the program they are. So they are a menace. And this, in my opinion, is Munchausen's by proxy. They're torturing their kids for the sake of status and accolades.
And they also doing it for money. For people who not paying attention to that. They're using these kids. A lot of them don't know. And the kids, they don't know what they want. And whether they trying to push this shit in schools to small kids, to where they want them to read these books, these inappropriate books or whatever, instead of learning academics and stuff. They trying to teach them and trying to force them into learning about transgender or transgenderism, whatever they want to call it. There's a lot of these liberal feminist women that promote bullshit like that. It's the same as like these women getting into where they advocated for men and women's sports. These the same whack jobs out here. These women don't deserve kids. Everybody shouldn't be allowed to have kids. And in my opinion, I think that they need to just go and just start rounding these women up and arrest them. Put them in a fucking insane asylum or something. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna play another clip. Basically, this crazy woman promoting her kid. I think it was ran like a commercial or something. They run it like a fucking ad or whatever and promoting it. And they clearly paid this woman to go up there.
So I had to do some investigating. I had to do some serious inward discovery and realize that nobody can make you be LGBTQ. Nobody can make you gay, queer. Nobody can make you trans. She was born this way. My other daughter was born that way.
You feel that way, Georgie?
Yeah, completely.
What do you say to somebody who thinks that? That this was brought on you, or this was...
I think you have a dangerous mindset that their ideals and opinions are hurting a community that is already hurting.
When you first heard the term transgender, what did you think?
I thought that's me.
Why?
I don't know. I've never really. I was never uncomfortable with identifying as a boy. It was just when I heard it, I realized I would be much more comfortable.
When she said, "I'm transgender," it clicked with me. It made perfect sense. She may never have felt those inconsistencies when she was younger.
And like I said, I think that they paid this woman to go up there and basically say that shit. And they use these kids to push what they want.
But I saw them. So it 100% when she said, "I'm transgender," there wasn't a doubt. I believed her from moment one. Once a child makes that commitment that they're willing to live, to socially transition and live their life at...
Let me stop this one more time. How can a child make a commitment to being that? And we talking about a kid. This is a young kid right here. So they committed to being transgender. I'm trying to make that make sense. I'm just looking at the woman. She fat, out of shape, old, probably ain't got no fucking husband or nothing like that. Completely whacked out of her fucking mind. And doing that shit for monetary gain. Let's get back to it.
As a gender other than what they were assigned at birth, we have to support them. We have to let them know that we believe them, that they are a human and the gender that they believe they are. Specifically when they're in a household where they're maybe not getting the support that they need. Having that at school is so important for their mental health.
Next year when I go to back to public school, I would like to use the women's restroom because I identify as a woman. You know, if I'm going to the bathroom and, you know, it's a free period and everyone is, you know, they'd see me avoid the women's restroom and go into the counselor's office to use the bathroom.
So it's
This kid identifies as a woman. Don't identify as a little girl. They groomed him. They clearly groomed this kid. Probably coached him to say the things that he was saying. Rehearsed it over and over again. She was paid. They holding an interview. I'm guessing the guy that's talking to him, he in on it. And they set this whole thing up. I doubt if that kid even really liked it. They probably dressed him up like that.
important to you to feel like you belong?
Yeah.
I get angry. I get very angry. Well, I get angry for her that they're wanting to take this away from her. But I get angry because I feel like my parental rights, my right to have my daughter receive the whatever medical care I feel she needs, taken away from me.
Well, I think that stopping hormone treatment, stopping puberty blockers, that it's really dangerous. You are taking a couple detransitioners' opinions over hundreds of thousands of transgender people who are actively disagreeing. The fact that they had to take a detransitioner from California just because they couldn't find one locally, that says a lot. Taking their word on it instead of a marginalized group who just want to exist. It's dangerous. It's harmful.
There you have it. Like I said, I think this whole thing was a setup. Now that I really looked at it, could be true. That's just my opinion. But regardless of the fact if it's a setup or not, or whether it's no question that the woman is being paid to do that, and they dress that kid up like a little girl. I doubt if that kid even, you talking about committed to being a tranny. How in the hell? I'm just not buying that story. They need to investigate that woman, though. I can't say that. I will say that. You got these feminists and these liberals out here that actually advocate for bullshit like that, and then we get today's society. And a lot of these kids growing up, normally kids don't even know what they want to be. And that's a small kid, but it's just sad that they got to go through that, or they being forced to go through shit like that because of crazy people like that. That woman is completely whacked out of her fucking mind. And like the man said in the previous video, these women, a lot of these feminists, old, stupid women, they use these kids for their own satisfaction or monetary gain. And somewhere along the line, they need to stop. They all should be arrested. Just my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. help my channel grow. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. God bless. I'm out. Peace.